Hi guys, this is Annie. I hope you all are doing great tonight. And tonight I have this simple, elegant look for you guys with burgundy and peach and black stamping. So let's get started. And these are the items I have used for this manicure. As usual, I will go through them briefly with you, but the details will be listed in the description box for you. So to the top here, I have all my nail polishes, including my base colors, my stamping polish, and my top coat. I have some acetone, my lint roller brush, some cotton, a cleanup brush, my little wax pencils for my jewels, my stamping plate, my scraper, and my stamper. And since I am using liquid latex, I have my tweezer and a tiny piece of tape to clean up around the images that we will not be wanting in this manicure. So have some tape ready next to you, okay? So now that we have everything ready, let's get started. All right, my darlings. So as you can see, I have already gone ahead and prepped my nails with my base color and my latex. And the colors I am using tonight are both by Sally Hansen. And I have chosen to do 3 fingers in the darker color, which is number 170 Expresso. And this is the Insta-Dri product. Again, 170 Expresso, that's more of a mixture between a burgundy and a peach. And then for the other 2 nails, I have gone with 160 mauve, which is more like a peach and a pink combined. So pretty much I applied 1 coat of each, a nice thick coat I should say, and that has dried thoroughly. So now we can go ahead and stamp, and for the stamping color I'm using is plain black tonight, and that's going to be by my Born Pretty stamping polishes. And the stamping plate I'm actually using tonight is from my XYJ series, and that's plate number 13. And I pretty much randomly pulled images all over from this plate, so they're not the same. Every nail has a different image, so I'll continue doing that tonight. So let's begin by starting with the thumb, and then we'll move on. And for the thumb, I started with using this image right here, so let's get started with that. And this is a very, very quick manicure. I like the colors of it, so we'll stick to that, of course, but I'm sure you could experiment and play with different colors here. But I really like the colors that this one came out with. For some reason, I like that combination, so I'll stick with that tonight. And I am going to use my transparent stamper to help line things up here tonight. A nice clean pickup on this. And let me line it up, and then I'll show it to you, and we'll get stamping, of course. So it seems as though it's lined up pretty well. I'm going to press this down first and then show it to you. And there's the image at the bottom. And I'm going to roll it on as I'm pressing. Then whatever is lifted, there it is. Whatever is lifted, I'm just going to go back in and tap it down. Make sure that's nice in there. That came out really well. Alright, let's move on to the next. For the index finger, I've only used part of the little ones, as you can see here, so we'll stick to that. So I'll be using this one here. And I'm only taking half of that. There it is. I'm taking half of that, and I'm placing it to the bottom again. Let me get it on, and then I'll show it to you. The light's right on it. I apologize for that. But there it is. Again, I'm just going to press it down. Let me bring it up and see if you can see it a little bit better. The camera doesn't seem to want to behave today and focus very well. Alright, let's move on. And for the middle finger, I used this here. Now this one is the one that you're actually going to need some tape for, because they have some intricate little designs up here. So unless you want to cut it off, that's fine, but I just cleaned it up to make it look nice and neat, as you could see here, because it's supposed to have like circles on the sides here, and I completely took that off just to make the manicure look nice and neat. Let me just clean this really great because it kind of went over on the image that I need next. So grab yourself a piece of Scotch tape in case you have to clean anything up. Let me just clean my stamper really quick as well. And there it is. Very detailed design. Let me see if I could show you that. So basically I'm going in now and I'm taking out the pieces that I don't want, which is these little circle on the tops here because they're not complete. They're kind of jaggedy. Some of them is not very even. So I don't want that on my nail. I want it to be a nice, clean manicure. And this is the only one you really need the tape for, of course. So there it is. Now I'm going to line it up. And I'm taking this little point right here and I'm lining it up to the top of the nail. So let me do that, of course, and then I'll show it to you. And then I'll go in and press down on the image. So I have it all lined up nice and neat. Now I'm pressing down and rolling it, making sure it's getting in there. Take my time with this one because the nail polish might be just a little bit dry at this point. And there it is. You have to tap it down a little. And it came down just a tiny bit off to the side, but you could barely see it. And let's move on to the next. Clean this out. And for the ring finger, I also used a side image here, which was this little guy here. Let me clean this plate up just a little more, guys, so you can see what I'm talking about. Here it is. This little one right here. So let me get that out, and I'll show it to you on the stamper, then you could see it much better. And I know you probably can't see this very well at the moment, but we will definitely have better shots in the pictures. That's why I usually try to stick some pictures in there for you so you could see it. And there's a little design right there. So we're just basically going to line this up again and press it down. There it is. And last but not least, let's work on that pinky. And for that one, I have a tiny little image here that I also used, which was actually this one. So let me pull that up right away. And this is the last set of stamping, so it goes by really quickly. Like I said, it's a nice, easy manicure. And there it is. And again, we're going halfway down the nail. From the bottom, half of the image, I should say. Not halfway down the nail, but half of the image. And there it is. So now that we're done with the stamping, we can go ahead. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and clean up the latex. Remove that before we do anything else because I don't want to go and top coat my nails and let that stuff fall back on. So let me just grab my little tweezer, cleaning up my stuff here a little. Let me grab the tweezer and let's remove that latex immediately. So here we go. And again, the reason why I want to do it now is I don't know if you could see, but there will be a little stuff falling back off as the latex is coming off. That's the fallouts from the image that was on the latex. That's why I don't want to put the top coat on first and then remove the latex, because all that stuff is going to fall right back on top coat and ruin my little manicure, so I don't want to do that. And of course the latex really helps a lot, as you could see with the cleanup. And whatever is left will go in with the little cleanup brush at the end there. So I'm just dusting this off as I go along. And let me continue doing that really quickly with the rest of the nails. Okay guys, so the latex really did a good job tonight. I have nothing to clean up, but I am going to go with the brush anyway. It's a dry brush, there's no acetone on this, and I'm just going to dust whatever might be around the nails that I don't want. So sometimes the images get a little lifted and the excess little pieces fall out. That's what I'm dusting off there. So the next thing we're going to do is apply top coat and jewels. So let me grab hold of my jewels. I have these little gold studs that I'll be using tonight. And my top coat is my big mat. So let me grab my little wax pencil, which as you guys know is my favorite little tool here. And I'm just going to pick the jewels right off of this. I need 3 of them because I have not decorated all the nails with the jewels. I just did the darker color just to make it pop a little bit more, as you could see here. And again, you'll see it better in the pictures. Forgive me, my camera is not focusing and the lighting is really poor here right now. So I'll show you better pictures and then you can take a close-up. So I am grabbing 3 of these right away and putting it on top so it'll be easier for me to grab once we apply that top coat. And I'm basically going to put the jewels in the middle of each image. I know you can't see it very well, guys, and again, I do apologize. And as usual, I'll just tell you, for those of you who are now watching my videos, when you are applying your top coat over your stamping image, be very careful. Do not swipe over the same area twice because you will ruin that image, and also be very generous on the top coat. And don't forget to cap your nails, as I will show you right now what capping means. So here it is, a nice full brush there with the top coat. And I'm not going over the same area twice because I don't want to drag that. And then cap your nails, just like that. This one needs a jewel, so I'll go ahead, apply my top coat, cap my nails, and we'll come back at the end and apply a second layer of top coat over the jewels to lock them in. And I'm pressing down gently just to secure that jewel in the nail polish. Just give it a nice little tap and let it set. When you apply the second layer of top coat, then that's going to lock it in. This one does not need a jewel, so again, swiping gently, do not press down, and cap your nails. And the last one. Now I'm just going to go back really quick again and go over the nails with the jewel just to secure the jewel in place. So again, we'll have the second top coat on this. And the matte effect is already coming in, as you could see. It's making it look nice and matte like velvet. I guess that's why I like the matte so much, because the nail polish, when it dries up, it really has that soft velvety look to it. Alright guys, so as I'm finishing this up, the manicure is pretty much done. Take a closer look at these pictures and I'll be right back. And here it is, guys. This is the finished manicure in burgundy and peach, detailed with black stamping. So I do hope you guys enjoyed my video tonight. And as usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to write to me and I'll answer you as fast as I can and as best as I can. And don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming newest videos as well. And thank you all so very much for popping by and watching my video tonight. Thanks again, guys, and have a good night. Bye now.